And we're off. Here we go. I'm gonna start.
Hey, here we go.
There we go. Last race of the night, guys. Then we're gonna move on to some SRL races, which will be cool. Oh, thank you so much, Zephyr. I will change that right now. Yes, I had 3 points already on BlueBlimp's side. You gotta earn them.
Katamari. Yeah, that's it. It's the Katamari skin.
Love the Katamari skin.
Yeah, I love the arms. The arms are great. Just
hey, what's up, Team Quiggin? Are you raging about Rocket League? It can get under your skin, that game. Like, you have a good race and you're feeling good about it, but one bad one will just turn your night salty. I don't know. I had some pretty awesome races last night. Found a guy, just a random person who was on my team, and we played like 6 matches in a row and we were killing it. It was awesome. The other people using their voice chat calling us hackers and stuff. I love it.
Oh, nice.
I love when people do that. Like, oh, you stupid hacker, hacker.
That's like the ultimate compliment.
Oh,
that's the ultimate compliment.
Ultimate compliment, exactly. Anyone who's been on the internet long enough knows getting called a hacker in a multiplayer video game is the best. The best. Sorry to hear that, Team Quiggin. If you're playing later on after we're done with some SRL races, I'll probably play. Can't get enough. Can't get enough. Anyways, back to that. Back to action here.
Passes on. What is that? The spicy whip? No, the spicy noodle.
The spicy noodle, yeah.
The spicy noodle, yeah.
Or the saucy noodle. Could be saucy.
Saucy noodle's good too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the spicy noodle. Maybe it's Thai food or something.
Mm-hmm. Could be very nicely done by BlueBlimp to totally skip the phase, the whatchamacallit phase. And will we have a walk of shame? We will not. Another titanium longsword. We've seen a lot of those today.
Yeah, they've been coming up. Maybe people have just been picking them. They're just like, oh, okay, this is all. Oh, the shop. That's that one shop. With
something weird is happening here. With
something
this
is
shop.
different.
I don't understand why the colors are so weird. Something is happening here. Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! Everything is bad.
Run! Everything is awful. Nothing is good.
That's just what happened. As soon as that dragon turned the corner, you're like, oh no, this is the worst.
I'm so glad he's alive because I really want to see what's in that shop right now.
Me too.
I want to know why it's so weirdly colored. I don't get it. What? Oh my goodness! Actually, this is good. It's got the cheese in there. It's got to be.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Oh, nicely done. There you go.
Okay, I have to talk. I did stream a little bit this week and I had a glorious moment. With a monstrous shopkeeper. It was in Zone 4, and I telemonkeyed into a shop, and I got immediately hit by a monstrous shopkeeper.
No, that's the worst.
It was like, I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't, it was hilarious.
Yeah,
like,
Ryan does tout that this game is extremely fair, but every so often, something horribly unfair happens. And I mean, it was your fault.
I mean, it was my fault. It was my fault. I just can't believe that I teleported right next to Monster Shopkeeper. Yeah, it was beautiful. It was cool.
Yeah, that was actually a really good Monster Shopkeep shop. So in case you guys don't know, everything's free. You just gotta kill the Monster Shopkeeper.
Yep, he acts just like the other secret shops, like the Blood Shopkeeper, and then he teleports when you hit him, and you just keep hitting him away.
Yeah, exactly. So not too big of a deal. He's only got 5 health as well, so he's really not that bad. But yeah, you wanna. Be careful.
On Rotata's side, I would actually opt to kill that shopkeeper for the
Ring of Courage.
Yeah, for sure.
With the miner's cap. I love something with a miner's cap where you can just keep moving. Like when you have a cat with the miner's cap, it's so fun because you can just keep on trucking along. Miner's cap actually helps a lot with those metal doors because sometimes they can be a little funky, but it just cracks it open nice and easy for you. I actually am currently loving the skin there. The leather armor. It's so good.
The leather armor, it's very good.
Ooh, there's an interesting synergy I like. The miner's cap with the infernal torch.
Yes, that's a great synergy. Ooh, nice throw.
Yeah, nice throw there. 3 damage. That zone 2 deep blues is what you're looking for when you got the obsidian spear.
My favorite part of the miner's cap, though, is that it opens the boss doors for you. Like, that just feels great to me.
Oh, yeah.
I've had to open so many boss doors. You know, it's like,
save the beats.
Save that one beat.
Yeah, love it. Yeah, Zephyr reminding me, Zepto lost his 91 Eli win streak to a monster shopkeeper.
What?
Did you not see that? With Eli, if you get a monster shopkeeper and you get a bad spawn,
you're done.
You're done. There's nothing you can do, and you just chased him across the floor until he ran into a wall, and there was nothing you could do. And it was 91 wins.
91 wins down the drain.
Wins. That took him, I forget the number of hours, but it's a large amount. Gingineer, which I enjoy that name. They are not using the same seed. Though we used to sort of say, yeah, it's just not good. It actually is kind of good. Seeded racing is fun. It actually turns out
I didn't get to see it.
It's good. Yeah, seeded rate. Oh, this is scary for Rattata. Didn't have enough damage. The obsidian weapon strikes again. Let me show that in replay again. So you'll see what happens when he jumps down there is he just doesn't have enough damage, and so he just can't knock away. So he gets like 4 or 5 hits on that yellow skeleton's shield. Just nowhere to go. Oh, I keep adding the wrong. There we go. So yeah, that was unfortunate there.
Yeah, that can just be disastrous when you keep hitting at the shield. You're like, I'm gonna run away. No, I can't. No, and you like keep repeating the same mistake over and over again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, I mean, couldn't go up. There was like elementals and stuff in the way as well. So yeah, it was just hard to go any direction. So yeah, just to get back to the seeded thing, because I think that's a really good question. Because with roguelikes, the general rule is no seeded, because it's just more interesting. There's always trying to find a balance between what the racers find fair and what and what's entertaining for the audience. And the general rule is it's more entertaining to have it randomized, because you don't know what builds they're going to get.
Right, you can get cool comparisons, like how does the broadsword compare to the cat?
Exactly, and you can see how it works. And with this game, fortunately, it can never get that far apart. Like with Isaac, you can really do that, and that's why they end up banning items, because you can have situations where someone's getting Epic Fetus and the other person is getting like soy milk with the My Reflection or something like you're just not getting anything. In this game, you can generally make minimal builds work, as we saw with Ozuma's Titanium Flail build and that sort of thing. So you can still make pretty minimal builds work, and I think so because of that, I don't think it's necessary to have the seeded thing. I think the randomness makes it more entertaining, but we've done seeded, and that actually has a nice value to it as well. And I'm sure we'll do seeded in the past. We actually, or sorry, in the future, we talked about doing seeded for this tournament.
Interesting.
But we opted not to, but we did talk about it because it does have value. And there's some serious thinking on BlueBlimp's side there. Ditching the helm for the blast helm. I think the blast helm's totally fine instead of the health. Has the chicken, so it's probably good to go for that, so it's not a big issue.
Yeah, I think the blast helm is a fantastic item, like one of the better items in the game, honestly.
Yeah, that's true, Attractor. I was mostly talking cadence. When it comes to other characters, there are items to be banned. They're just too OP. And yeah, when we did the Melody tournament, we did get rid of phasing and Miner's Cap because they're like almost guaranteed wins. I mean, balance is the most important thing. Again, we're trying to make things fair for the racers. That was a no-brainer.
Right.
In terms of fair for the audience, sorry, fair for the racers and interesting for the audience. It's just not interesting if someone's got the Miner's Cap and the other person doesn't on Melody. You just, you know, just smash through everybody, so it's no big deal. And then for the racers, it's also just not fair because, you know, the RNG is what's determining the winner there. So
sure. So, but it worked out pretty well with the seeded stuff. Like, were the races entertaining to watch, or
what was that? Sorry. Oh, the races were amazing. It was actually like we were all largely very surprised. Like, because we did an entire tournament seeded, but we also, on that night where we practiced, where we just did a bunch of fun tournament styles, where we did, like, Leprechaun Hunters and all that kind of stuff. We did it there, and it went well. My internet crapped out, so I didn't get to see it, but I heard it was fun. But we did a whole tournament on it, and it was super great. It was also, the fun thing was we got the audience to vote on which seed they wanted them to use, so we just put out a bunch of names, and they voted, and then, yeah, the seeds were pretty interesting because it was cool because when you died, there's like a sort of rubber band effect, right? Where now you know the seed, so you can hustle back.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so the rubber banding effect was actually pretty valuable, and it didn't make it more boring or anything like that. It was really cool. And sometimes if you have a difficult seed, it's kind of interesting to see both players struggle on it, but both players learn it over time. It was really cool. We've done a few seeded things that are cool. Of course, Score is seeded. You have to do
that was great. I really enjoyed that a lot. I especially like
the heavy plate. Look at that look on Rattata's side.
You have forks or something?
He's some kind of robot, Katamari. I don't know. It's incredible. He's really getting wrecked by this Shrine of Pace, though. It was not worth. He's taken probably about 2 full hearts of damage from it. And that Adventure Bat is being a dingus. Oh,
Adventure Bat.
Yeah, he's on his own little adventure, just hanging out with his buddy. Look at this situation. That was
hanging out with
ridiculous.
his sidekick, the purple
That took
mushroom.
so much time. Meanwhile,
Exploring
BlueBlimp
all the
is looking to
swamps.
finish up this run here.
Uncover the hidden truth. Is there a mud beast or not? Venture back.
Is there a mud beast?
Oh no.
And
that's
it, GG.
That's it. That's it.
Just not sub 10, but really good. Of course, Blue Blimp, our winner of Conduit 1, just not getting a sub 10 is really good. All right.
Yeah.
GG.
Taking it easy.
GG.
Letting them die and taking the win.
Yeah. Wow. Awesome. Oh yeah. So the other thing we did that I just adored as a type of race was I think it was Fubzo and I forget who else. And what we did was we had barred seeded racing, but where you're both given one seed. It's the same seed, and you both have half an hour to set the best time on that seed.
Ooh, interesting.
So it wasn't a like straight up race. It was a sort of leaderboard style.
Yeah.
But what was cool was to watch. So we all agreed that you needed to have less time than what we gave them.
Yeah, 30 minutes is too much.
I think it was a little too much, but it was such a cool idea because it was neat to watch. And of course, our two racers, again, totally blanking on who it was, but both of our racers went at it completely different. One of them just kept pushing as hard as possible to try and get the fastest run every single time. Learning it. The other person, which was Anti, remember, I think it was Anti versus Fubzo. I'm not 100% on that, but Anti actually took out a paper and pencil and like wrote where the exits were and like marked it all down and did methodical.
Yes,
methodically. Sure. Yeah. Whereas, I think it was Fubs or whoever they were against just powered through, and it was really, 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 really interesting.
That's
to see
really
the differences
cool.
And see how it happens. And then as it gets closer to the end, now you have people like pushing to try and make sure they get it, and so you're hoping that all your prep and practice gets you.
It pays off.
Yeah, it pays off. It was really cool. Was it steak?
Interesting.
You know what, Smoke Pipe? It was steak. Because steak, of course, with the YOLO style.
Yeah. That is really, really interesting that they have such wildly different styles. That sounds super fun.
It was cool. So we had a hard time knowing if it was worth an entire week of it, but it might be something, again, we can do for a halftime show.
Love the halftime
Like the halftime show thing is fun. So I'm a little sad we didn't get to do the halftime show today, but we're just gonna sort of adjust our timings a little bit, make sure we have time for it.
Sure.
But I think we're better off not removing, like, I think 6 races is good. I don't know if we want to take out a race for a halftime show. Maybe, but obviously we want to highlight the races more than anything.
It was quite the 1-3 swarm on BlueBlimp's side. Like, that happens.
Sometimes.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. The 1-3, you just get monkeys coming in from all angles.
Well, nothing will get you the 1-3
nice.
swarm like your low percent. Will we get a gold kill there?
Yes, I'm loving it, because that's like all me. You know, like I've done that so many times. I'm like, yes, gotta get the quick kill.
Good. Feels good.
Yeah, save those beats.
I forget what I was saying. That's cool. Not a big deal. I just yammer on all the time. So we got a Ring of Peace pickup. Actually, I really like this combination. Sorry, by Ring of Peace, of course, we mean Ring of Phasing. The Ring of Phasing plus the Torch of Foresight is super good. Because you find a trapdoor and then you just run out of whatever trap situation you wind up in.
Right.
Super
like if you see the trapdoor, you'd be like, oh, walking this way now.
Unfortunately, no trapdoors on this current floor. Kind of a bad layout too. It's pretty ugly. I think BlueBlimp's gonna use a bomb. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it can be tricky to jump out of the walls with phasing, like trying to be like, is it safe? Is it not? Oh, like right there. That wasn't safe. Oh man.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize, Gingineer, that it was slightly off. Thank you for letting me know. I'm gonna just make some subtle adjustments there. It was in my panic capping that I messed it up. Hopefully that helps. Oops. It's hard.
And Azuma just traded the Ring of Shadows for the Ring of Luck. Like, I understand that, but gosh, I don't like the Ring of Luck.
What? Oh,
I'm
no,
serious.
That didn't help it. That didn't help it at all. Hold on, sorry guys.
Like, you got the Lucky Charm now, and then it's it's just so worthless.
Well, no, it doubles up.
Oh, it doubles up?
It's more lucky, yeah. It actually unlocks better tier weapons if you have double luck.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. It's such a crazy thing.
Oh.
Okay, hold
on. I take back everything I said.
That's okay. I forgive you.
Lucky Charm is fantastic.
Yeah, the ring luck is pretty good, and the Lucky Charm is really good because it doesn't take up any slots. So I'm just recapping Blue Blimp real quick. Just
take it. Oh, please, no. Oh, man. I wish Rattata would have taken those Boots of Pain, especially with the broadsword. You know.
Oh yeah, it's super strong combo. Good synergy between those two. There we go. I think you can
cheese
see
and a heal spell, please. No block, heal spell block. I feel like Rattata's play is very safe actually right now. Like feels like he's not taking any risks. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean he's way ahead. I think
he's way ahead.
Yeah,
he's way ahead.
And he definitely wants to ensure himself at least 1 point in this matchup here, because I know that Rattata feels. Well, I would imagine Rattata feels like the higher seed. Rattata's had a lot more CoNDOR experience, and so yeah, I feel like that was some big spicy damage from that goblin though. Got to be careful as they sneak up on you. That was actually really well handled.
Yeah, I agree with you, Jack. The full caps, take the boots. I'm sorry, I just...
Yeah, Boots Pain's super fun. And you got the heal spell too, so you'll eventually make that health back.
Right.
Thank you, Will, for making that command. That's a great command. And that'll help clear things up a little
bit.
It's
Rattata? What's
that? Oh, it's like Ring of Phasing and Titanium Longsword all night. That's what we've been seeing.
Oh.
Jack screaming through all medias. He's just dialing random numbers on his cell phone. Please, take the boots.
Take the boots.
One thing that just as a quick plug, I've made the Necrotome, which basically tells you how enemies move and how to kill them with a dagger, a basic dagger, which once you kill them with a basic dagger, this is a bad spot for Rattata.
Yeah, that is such an awkward spot.
The Ring of Phasing can be great. It can also be real terrible. Oh, but nice, scoots through. Still good. The problem with the Ring of Phasing, you don't kill a lot of enemies, so spells aren't as useful.
I think spells are great with the Ring of Phasing because like you can fireball a wall, you can freeze, you can do them in the wall.
Health then.
Oh yeah. Oh, you mean the heal spell?
Yeah. Although he should be. Oh no, GG.
What? Oh my goodness.
GG. What? Okay, that's legit bad. That sucks.
How did you? Yeah, that was terrible.
Stuck. It just appeared, and there's nothing you can do.
You should have taken the boots, man.
The boots would have saved him. What a way to go! And now BlueBlimp's got the lead by about 2 zones. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say, but I don't quite recall which enemy I was gonna talk about. But in the Necrotome, oh yeah, the ogres. The ogres look so much more intimidating than they need to be. They're super easy to handle. They will never hit you unless they're swinging their club up. So you can just rush in there, and if they swing their club up, jump out of the way. Otherwise, just get in there and just smash them. It's like you never really have to fear them too much. The only issue is if you can't escape because there's an enemy in the way.
Doesn't bomb for the transmute spell. I'm sorry, transmute spell is so good.
Yeah, says the score runner, but I see your point.
No, in speed running, early transmute is fantastic. Like you throw your dagger and transmute.
I agree. I think like the Leprechaun charm, I'm just old school and never got used to the transmute. That slip and slide though. Holy slip and slide. Loved it.
Holy cow.
Let's get a replay on that. Hype slip and slide.
Hype slide.
Look at this. Get ready for it, because it was huge. Boom, into a clappa, and then continues the slip and slide. Love it. And down goes Rattata again. I actually missed that death, so I'm just going to throw up a quick replay there. Looks like
it was a death metal. He just got bopped, so just messed up on the beats.
Oh,
and
just
attacking him and going for the bop.
Yeah. So, death metal moving every 3 beats can be a little tricky. A little counterintuitive, especially if you're a music person.
Mm-hmm.
On a song that's 4/4, it's a little weird to have something that works every 3 beats.
Great.
Oh no! And
Oh,
that
no.
was Ring of Courage attacking there. That was a Ring of Courage
Yeah.
actually costing.
Oh, that's a good thing. That's good. Look at this.
Oh yeah, it is. Beautiful. Let me just pull that
All
away.
part of the plan.
Oh, look at this. Everything changes around. Heavy plate, holster. Except for holster. That thing sucks. Nobody likes holster. But yeah, that was a nice pickup there. Gets himself a delicious potion. Taking just the right amount of damage. And now that BlueBlimp's ahead opts to go and do a little bit of farming here. Gotta be careful with that Ring of Courage killing those mimics, because they might have Boots of Pain in there. And you
That's actually a very
pick
good
up
point.
the item. Yeah,
Yeah, you do.
sketchy.
It's actually very. That's a really good. Wow.
Yeah, you might almost want to bomb them just to make sure. I mean, he had the potion, but it would have been real trolly if it was Boots of Pain and he didn't have a potion.
On the upside, you would have had the Pain plus Ring of Courage, which is a hilarious combo.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's good. You're just smashing through everything. Love it.
Yeah.
Unless you were dead, then there's no upside.
Yes. Okay, that's all. That's a very good. Yeah. Okay.
Man, I hate that red bat in the red dragon room when you're just offbeat. When you just don't
Yeah,
quite
and
have
like
it, right?
it's like
And it's just
close
like,
enough to be like, oh, are you
And you
gonna?
know
Am I
you
gonna
have to,
hit
like-
you?
Yeah, you know you have to waste a beat, but you don't know which way. And anyway, nicely done, Rattata. I think Rattata saved a couple beats there by the way that he did that bombing strat on Coral Reef, which I really
Yeah,
like. Picked up an
I think so
obsidian
too.
rapier.
I liked it.
That weapon. What?
What? Huh?
All right. I mean, Rattata, you got to catch up. Flail is not a catch-up item. Flail is a strong, safe weapon. Obsidian Rapier is a catch-up weapon.
I put Obsidian
I
Rapier
can't-
as like one of the best.
Yeah, it's a better weapon in general, but unless you're trying to be uber safe. But no, I can't agree with that. I mean, maybe it's the Obsidian versus the Trapdoor versus the Titanium. Like, Titanium Flail is a strong Trapdoor item.
Mm-hmm.
But I still think it's just not, like, value. Like, the boss clear is nowhere near as good.
No, it's not.
Wow.
The trapdoor clear, I don't know, it's
it's
faster.
good, but it's not worth. And that's relying on trapdoors, which you're gonna stop getting by Zone 4. I don't think I can agree with that.
well, it's interesting. Bold strategy, Con. Let's see how it pays
Yeah,
off.
see how it pays off. And we've seen a lot of people die because of flails tonight, just getting hung up on stuff. And another heal spell, just everywhere, all day, every
Yes,
day.
flails-
so were you
flails kinda like
aware
a
of the
breakup.
glitch, of the heal spell
No.
glitch?
What
So
is the
you
heal
can
spell
cast
glitch?
heal spell jumping on the stairs, every floor, regardless of blood magic,
Yes, I am aware.
without taking damage.
Without taking damage?
Without
I did not
taking
aware
damage.
Of that.
Yeah.
Oh,
so it's
I didn't
a
know
free
that part
half-heart
about
heal. Yeah. Because you know
Oh.
how you're protected from damage, so you
Yeah,
can cast
that's-
any spell, but the only one that's actually useful is the heal spell. Like, you can do a freeze on your way in,
Huh.
but it's not gonna really help you. Yeah, I know.
That's awesome.
I found
That's
that
awesome.
out like yesterday, thanks to Jack of Games' stream. No idea, but it's super useful.
That's great.
Like,
That's
it's
awesome
essentially
for the
like
heals.
kind of a ring of mana, or sorry, a ring of regen. Oh, this
Yeah,
is
kind
getting
of.
a little hairy. Getting it. Oh, Rattata! I saw that goblin coming in. I knew it was gonna be hairy, and that was a hairy goblin. That goblin had a full-on ZZ Top beard coming in there,
Oh, real ZZ
Getting-
Top even?
getting frozen. Look at it. Look at that thing. My goodness. Full on. Wow, the deaths are
That's a-
real though. These
that's
guys
a-
don't
that's
want
another level
to
of beard.
end this week.
That's like a former Cobalt beard.
Rip Cobalt beard. Yeah, he had essentially a ZZ Top beard.
ZZ Top build. Yeah. I feel like theirs are good. I don't know. I'm just going for like image of it. Or like memory of it, I guess.
They're pretty big.
Yeah, they're pretty big, so.
Good times. Yeah, the goblins. We've seen a lot of similar things tonight, which is interesting. We've seen goblins murder a lot of people, and that's not, like, it's not surprising, but it's not that
No.
common. I mean, goblins suck,
Well-
and they will get you.
Yeah, I feel like
there's been a lot of goblin
goblins. I feel like goblins. Back before Zone 4 came out, they were like one of the deadliest weapons, like or not weapons, but enemies.
Enemies, yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like a lot of deaths actually in previous CoNDORs were to the goblins.
Yeah, I
You
can
know?
see that. But I still think like we're seeing an abundance of them in this particular.
Sure, I got you.
Yeah, like we've seen a lot of those. We've seen a lot of Ring of Phasings. We've seen a lot of Titanium Longswords. That's been like the story of the night, it seems.
Yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is that
a couple Dead Ringer deaths too, which we didn't see as many late in the launch tournament.
Rattata was trying to do some fancy gold killing on mini boss and messed it up by lunging right into a Minotaur.
That's not what you want to do.
That's not recommended.
It's not a good plan. Alright, and so Rattata trying to climb back in this, but gonna need BlueBlimp to really get hurt a lot. Gonna need this fight to go way off the rails. I think that with the current situation, BlueBlimp's got a very safe Necrodancer fight, so... but it looks like also a very safe... yeah, that Dead Ringer fight went pretty much according to plan, so... Oh, that's true, John, yeah. You can also use the heal spell a ton of times as Bard on the stairs.
Oh, that's awesome. As Bard?
Yeah.
Dude.
Isn't it crazy?
That's how... I was wondering how Bard's score got so out of control, and that makes a lot of sense.
Oh, I didn't even consider that, but yeah, heal spell OP for Bard score.
Yeah, for Bard score, you don't even need, like, Ring of Wonder at first.
Ring of Wonder, or, yeah.
Yeah, you just spam it.
That's insane. Yeah, Lancer was just saying that there, yeah. Oh, that's an important pickup of health there, but no bombs, no money. Just gets enough for the cheese and moves on. And like that, GG, Necrodancer down. BlueBlimp takes another victory off of Rattata there. In a situation where Rattata did have the opportunity to take it, BlueBlimp did a slow and steady there, had a somewhat early death, and a slow and steady finish. It was Rattata's to take. So with that, we're on to our last match of the night, guys. Do not go anywhere, because we are going to have some SRL races after this. It's going to be hype, super fun. We do have some other races tonight. Zelda Ethan is going to be facing off against, where are we here? Kiriella. So Kiriella and Zelda Ethan are going to be racing later on tonight. So check them out. They're going to be off cast, but I think we're off and running. This is the last match. They're gonna be racing later on off cast. I highly recommend you watch it though. It just won't be commentated. He uses the Wonder Heal glitch, not the...
Yeah, I know about that one. I learned about that one recently. That one is...
Oh, I don't think I know that one.
It's just how the Ring of Wonder works. You get a full heart when you pick up the Ring of Wonder. So if you drop it and pick up a different ring, and pick it back up, you'll gain a heart.
What?
Every time. So every time that there's a level, it's just like helm swapping. Every time there's a level with another ring, you can get you can dig out all the gold walls for free.
Whoa. These things, though, I just don't know all of these things. There's so much depth to this game. So much to know.
Unless there's like a different strat, and if there is, I would be really happy to know about it.
Everybody tell Rat the different strat.
Yeah, I want to know.
All right, have a good one, Nub. That's cool. You were here for most of it. I appreciate it. Make sure to come by next week. We're going to be doing more racing. We'll see. We're going to set the schedule Sunday night for both the on-cast, and we'll let people know who their opponents will be for the off-cast races. And of course, as with every CoNDOR, if anybody has any opinions, criticisms, ideas, let us know. We're always open. It's super open door policy, so please let us know. Don't hesitate to mention anything to us, because yeah, we're always looking forward to improving the CoNDOR as best we can. And that includes if racers were having some issues with like setting up for I know we had some kind of weirdness setting up the off-cast races. But that's okay. I mean, there's some kinks to work out always when you're starting something as large as this. So do let us know. That was not what Rattata was looking for there. Picking up that gold, straight away. Was probably looking for health. I'm gonna go ahead and say food was the hope there. And there's another torch. Ouch. I would be bombing. See if you can get. Although there's just another torch there, but
oh yeah, for sure.
Get some food out of that crate, perhaps.
I'm confused. Why not just like take the Ring of Shadows and then take the stuff for free?
Oh man, that strawberry Katamari though. Fireball for an empty heart container. Just not getting the health. Just not getting it. And there's a leprechaun kill for Blue Blimp. Is Blue Blimp going to be able to kill that urn? I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. Unless I would be cracking open that wall just to check to see if there's 3 bombs in there. Urns are pretty value. Sometimes you can get a freeze spell Ring of Mana in an urn, which is insane. And then you just win.
Yeah, you just win, and it can drop like all the spells in there too, right?
Yeah, yeah. So the freeze spell Ring of Mana drop is insane.
It's insane. What a silly combination.
Yeah, I don't really have as much of an issue with it as I don't have much of an issue with the dagger wombo combo, or sorry, the phasing wombo combo either, because it requires you to collect both, and so it's so much rarer that I don't really have an issue with it, and it takes effort to put it together generally.
Well, I think for the dagger the phasing wombo combo, it's that both items are independently very good.
That's true.
Right, whereas the Ring of Mana, does nothing.
It's pretty useless unless you get a spell with it. Although spells are usually easy to come by, and
and you're always going to pick
pretty
them up.
much every spell except for really bomb. Although we were talking in my channel the other day, it really
Bomb's
should
such
like
a bad spell.
it should like nuke the screen. if you use like freeze it, or sorry, blast helm, rip.
Oh no, fireball was the way to go.
Yeah, needed to fireball that. Gets a war drum, doesn't even take it out of spite.
Out of spite. Don't want it. Get out of here.
So bit of a sketchy situation here for Rattata. Rattata is ahead by about a floor, but things are a little sketchy. They're both rocking the titanium broadsword right now, which is pretty fun.
In terms of style, I think it's pretty close. I think Dove just looks awesome, the hairstyle and everything, but Rattata's got the amazing strawberry.
Yeah, can't argue with the strawberry there.
Right.
Blimp definitely has the survivability build here, has the potion, 4 heart containers, shield spell. Things are looking pretty good survivability-wise. Can't say the same thing for Rattata. Rattata needs to get in there in the boss arena and find something. Doesn't
finds nothing. So
that was a terrible one, especially for Zone 3. That's
it's like insulting that Ring of Charisma, you know, like...
Yeah. What am I gonna do with that? That's like when you get Ring of Charisma with Monk. It's like, really? What do you want me to buy with this? I'm a monk.
Thanks, guys. Yeah.
Now I'm a good-looking monk, sure.
Sure.
Come on. Now Rattata's gotta be careful with these hot coals everywhere.
Oh, he's taking his time.
All the way around. Yeah, I wouldn't rush in there with those enemies. Jeez, look at this.
Taking his time. Very good. Very
careful.
Good.
There it is. And yeah, still just about 1 floor ahead. Blue Blimp with the super good glass rapier.
Oh, there we go.
And the
speak of the devil, right there. Oh, he doesn't have enough for it though.
Oh man, there's got to be a way you can kill the shopkeeper here.
Bomb spell.
Bomb.
No, he can't.
Bomb spell attack.
No, he'll kill himself. He can't bomb spell. He has to. Oh yeah,
yeah, a bomb spell and then attack him would kill him. Oh,
but
he doesn't have the. Sorry, was it needing enemy kills?
Yeah, it needs to be cooled down. Yeah. Oh no!
Oh man! Broadsword strikes again. That's one of the first lessons you learn when you start playing this game with the broadsword. It's like, yeah, you can get hung up on enemies and they can dunk you a little bit.
And that's when most people decide that whip is the worst thing ever.
Oh no! What are you guys doing in chat? Silly chat.
Will was totally asking for it with that.
Thanks, Will. That's good stuff.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying 5 more minutes, or thinking, like, I would farm for that.
There's a cheese!
Cheese, get the cheese! Fat hype cheese. Now just need some ham and some bread, make a sandwich. Delicious.
Delicious. It's like Voltron of foods.
That really should be a thing. If you've got ham and cheese, you should be able to combine, like, craft. Imagine this game had crafting. Oh man, I feel like Ryan Clark would not put crafting in this game.
No, I really don't think.
It's cliche now to put crafting in games. Like, the
nice
slip
slide.
and slide. That was
nice.
Little Scooty. That's either luck or was very aware of the beats for the.
Yes.
Because it's hard to pay attention to the distant enemies to know what beats they're on.
That's very true. I was gonna say something I totally forgot.
Team Quiggin's keeping it real. I don't even know where that came from. All right, good. Oh.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about crafting, because the thing is with crafting, you like get once you have to collect like pieces of thing, you know, like drops from enemies would be like, you know what I'm saying, like.
Well, we've already got ham, we've got cheese. All you need is a bread monster to drop bread.
Sure.
Every beat, it just drops a piece of bread behind it, and you collect that. Obviously.
That's great.
Or maybe like Hansel and Gretel are like a mini boss, and then they drop little breadcrumbs, and you collect like 10 and craft that into a slice of bread. Then you have to collect another 10, 2 slices of bread, and then craft that into a ham
Maybe
and
there'd be
cheese
like
sandwich.
a whole thing with Hansel and Gretel where like you like can lead them on a quest, and then you'll eventually find like a witch with like a candy house.
Candy house with candy in it. And then you connect the game up to your printer, and then the game prints candy. I like where this is going. Oh, good. Yeah, Breadbringer, of course. Or Breadbringer drops. Breadbringer drops an entire loaf, and you need a dagger to cut it so you can make a sandwich.
Oh, it's like a bread box, maybe.
And then I think what the sandwich should do is turn you into like Super Saiyan version of Deadringer. Like you get the like infinite damage, like blast ahead, because it's so good, the ham and cheese. I think that's.
So you like uncover your like hidden power from your dad. You're like, oh, I understand it or whatever.
Yeah, that's why Dorian always made ham and cheese sandwiches when Cadence was a little kid.
Oh, of course.
That's the clue. That's the undertext, the subtext behind the entire story of this game. Clearly. Oh, I love that miner's cap. Let's get a replay on that. That was gorgeous. Over on BlueBlimp's side, let's just see that real quick. So, you can see there's the miner's cap with the infernal torch. Digs away the thing, blam, blasts the sarcophagus. Don't know if that was a planned move, but it was sassy nonetheless.
Nice.
Okay. Sassy Molassy.
Wow.
Yeah, Will just giving a PogChamp for it. Exactly, Will. That was really nice. Those boots paying off for Rattata. And nice little Goblin Bomber bro. And Rattata looking to take a point with a very safe build all of a sudden. You got Ham, you got Potion, you got the Frost Charm, Heal Spell, everything's looking pretty dandy on.
The potion is like the sauce on the sandwich. It's like adds extra chipotle flavor.
Yeah, maybe that's what that is. It's just a chipotle in a bottle.
Yeah.
Wakes you up after you die. And on to the Necrodancer. First is Rattata. See if Rattata can take it. No bombs, though. No bombs, no Blast Helm. And only one bomb on BlueBlimp's side, so we're going to see a couple of slow Necrodancer fights here, which
one
I think
bomb
adds to the hype. Let's say it adds to the hype a little bit. The one bomb helps, but it's still not great. 2 bombs, a little better. Still not great. You need the 3. The 3 is key. The steak sauce, yeah. All right, we'll see
the steak sauce.
Set up the platforms a little quicker here. Important thing is always, like, it's generally faster to use enemies to try and set up your positioning. Generally,
sure, they're like in the middle.
Yeah. Bad situation for BlueBlimp here trying to set it up. Oh my God, there you go. And already on phase 2 is Rattata trying to take down the Necrodancer. This might be Rattata getting a point here. See how it goes.
Close.
So far, it's very safe build. So just needs to not get hyper trolled here by Necrodancer. 1 more hit remaining. I mean, Dorian still got full health. Yeah, this looks like a GG. Even the Frost Charm going off doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
And with BlueBlimp with 2 hits on the Necrodancer, Rattata is gonna finish this race at 11-18. GG.